All right. All right. So I'll share my screen now and go straight to the business of the day. I said, this is where you come when you want to have a setting saved on your RealQ. It's saved settings on your RealQ. You come directly. I hope you can still see my screen anyway. Let me come here, please. You come directly to your Mine page. Okay, thank you. Mine page on the RealQ, and you look for my strategy settings, where we want to do is settings that is going to be saved permanently on your RealQ application. So whenever you want to pick a trade, you go and choose that settings, either $50 settings, $100 settings, $200 settings, whatever amount of setting, a capital you want to use for that particular trade. You can have the settings saved on your RealQ permanently, and you choose it whenever you want to go and trade when there's a signal or thereabout. So you come to your Mine page here, click on Mine, look for my strategy settings. Where is it? This is it. My strategy settings. Let me see if I'm using this thing. My strategy settings. This is my strategy settings. Okay, click on it. Click on my strategy settings. When you click on my strategy settings, here, it will take you to this page. It will take you to this page. No, no, now. This page, my strategy settings. I hope you can see my screen, right?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, thank you. As you can see on my page, I have different settings saved. Go to one of $15 first buy, 2% take profit, 4 margin call. The one of $20 first buy, 4 margin call, 3%, one shot. The one of $15 first buy, 4 margin call, 1.5% take profit. And 7 margin call, 15 first buy, 2% take profit, and thereabout. This is how we can have different settings saved on our RealQ app. Though I'm not really using this particular account to trade. This is my main account. I'm using my second account, other account to trade. But I will do the example for us. How can you set your own trade? If you have not saved anything there before, it will show you empty page. Add it now. But for me now, I have some settings saved. You just click add it now. Or you come up here, you can see a particular logo here, plus sign. Where is this thing? Click on that plus sign. This plus sign here. Wait. Can you see it? Click on it. When you click on it, so when you click on it, this thing will be taking my time on. It will take you to this page. It will take you to this page, trade settings. Trade settings. Now, I'll do a setting of $100, just $100 here. Okay, $100 settings. By using first buy amount of $5 first buy amount. $5 first buy amount. So let's go. The first thing you click here is what? You work on steady. Risk type. Your risk type. We have radical, conservative, steady. Click on conservative. Choose conservative. Yes. Then change the risk type, default setting value. Change confirm. Conservative. Remark. I will type $100, which means $100 settings on this. $100 settings, okay? And first buy-in amount. I hope you are following now. First buy-in amount. I said I made my mind that $5 first buy amount. $5 first buy amount. Somebody should go and press calculator, please. Please go and press calculator. Help me divide 100 by 5. How many figures is going to give us? 100 divided by 5. I can use $10 first buy amount as well. And I can use $5 first buy amount. But I'm trying to cater for more margin call and have a very healthy, balanced trading running without experiencing necessary loss. Okay, so
20.
$5. 20,
Yes,
start.
20.
Right. Thank you. Out of that 20, this first buy amount has taken one out of it. So it means it's going to remain 19. So if you multiply 19 times 5, it will give you $95. You can do that to confirm. 19. So our first buy is $5. Out of the $100, it remains 95. So 95 times 19. I mean, divided by 19 is going to give you, no, 95 divided by 5 is going to give you 19. So that 19 is what will determine our margin call numbers. I hope you are following.
Yes.
Are we together at all?
Yes, we are.
Yes,
Good.
we are together. We are together.
Good. So 19 margin call. 19 times 5, 95. Plus our first buy amount, 100. That's 100. That's how you determine how you set your trade and your margin cost number. I repeat, I'm doing these settings for $100 settings. First buy amount, I decided to make it 5. If I decided to make it 10, first buy amount, if I say I want to use $10 first buy amount, it simply means I'll put 10 here instead of 5. And here I'll come here and I'll have 9. Is that clear? I will have 9 margin cost. Is that clear?
Please, I don't understand the calculation.
Thank you. I said I want to, instead of $5 first buy amount, I decided I want to use $10 first buy amount, right? So out of that $100 trade settings I want to do, $10 first buy amount is out of it because first buy amount is going to enter the market first. Margin call is when the market started coming down. That's when margin call will start working. But your first buy amount is going to be the amount of money that will enter the market first. So it's not part of margin. It is $90 that will now be set up for margin call. That is why I said 90 divided by 9. I mean 90 divided by 9. No, now 9 times 10. Yes, 9 times 10 will now give us 90. Are we together?
No.
Okay, what you are saying is the balance, which is the $90 balance out of the $10.
Yes.
So now since 90 divided by 10, Abi, it will give us 9.
It will give us 9. Exactly. Thank you. Yes.
So now that is the reason why we get that 9 margin call.
9 margin call limit. Yes.
So how many 10 we can find in 90 give us the margin call?
Exactly.
Where do we see that?
Perfect.
You said?
Where can
Somebody
we
say, where do you see what?
The 9. It's not supposed to be 10 divided by 100. Why is it 10 divided by 90?
Thank you. The reason why it's 9 is because our first buy amount has take here $10 out of the 100. Has removed $10 out of the 100 capital we are doing, settings we are doing. Our $10 first buy amount, we go to the market straight. The remaining $90 remain is what we want to allocate for our margin call settings.
Okay.
The remaining $90 that will be available for trading after the $10 has entered the market first, it will remain $90 out of 100. So the $90 is what is going to be allocated for margin call. And if you multiply 9 times 10, it will give you 90. That's why we have 9 here. Or 90 divided by 10, it will give you 9. Now, the next is opposite profit. Just put with 2%. This one can be edited, can be depending on the signal you have. You can come here and edit the 2% to 3% and save it. That one is very simple to do. Because some signal might come with 3%, 5%, depends. Okay, so but I will use permanent 2% minimum. 2%, average of 2%. Take profits ratio. This whole position take profit ratio simply means the percentage profit the robot will take on your trade on whatever amount it has purchased so far. It will give you 2%. So assuming the robot picked $10, only $10, that first buy amount is what he was able to purchase, is what he was able to hold. He couldn't, the market did not come down to purchase any margin call after the first buy. It will only give you 2% of that $10 at the end of that trade. But if the market drops and the robot was able to purchase margin calls, okay, maybe he purchased 2 or 3 amount of margin calls, it will add it to the first buy amount. If he purchased 4 margin call, which means $10 times 4, that's 40, plus your first buy amount, making 50. So the robot will sell 2% of $50 when the market rises. That is that. And full position take profit callback simply means the robot will give you, let it drop a little. So we use 0.3%. So not be more, because if you go and put 0.5 here, let me explain this as well for us to understand. If you put 0.5% here, it simply means this 0.5% will take 0.5 of your 2%. That once your 3% it will not sell until the price of the coin comes down again to 1.5%. And it will now sell. So instead of 2%, it will give you 1.5%. We must take note of all these key points. So henceforth, we have to put 0.03 so that it will only sell at like 1.97%. 1.97% like that, yes. So that is that on that. And then the next one is the buying callback. The same thing whenever it's going to buy margin calls. Once it hits your percentage drop in margin call, it will drop by 0.5 before you can buy, which is going to take a long time. But here you put 0.5. 0.05. So it will put what? You put 0.5, then position take profit callback. So position take profit callback. What is position take profit callback? This is a take profit position, not the direct entry point take profit. It's take profit that when the robot has your margin call to number 5 margin calls. From number 5 margin calls, the robot is capable of making transactions of buy and sell. I repeat, from your number 5 margin call, the robot will be helping you to be buying and sell from your number 5 margin call, and which is what we allocate they call supposition take profits. Supposition only distributed and take profit allocation. If you see that arrow is something, how do you mean? 1 to number 5. Can you see this profit? Purchase number 5 margin call like this. Once you take the number 5 margin, and the market go up by 1.3%.
Your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking. Maybe your network.
Try. My phone is supposed to break today. This is a very important section. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's getting better, like I think.
Okay. So if all of us are number 5 margin call, and the market, after I purchase the number 5 margin call, market will move, okay, market move up by 1.3. It will sell for you 1.3% of $10 to your number 5 margin call, you know, because all your margin call purchase is allocated and set on $10 margin call purchase. So the market buys number 5. If the market have purchased number 5, it's going to, and it rise by 1.3%. It will sell that $10 of margin call 5 and give you 1.3% of $10. And that's why you see Robert making profits while you are in floating loss. So many of us don't know and understand that what is the secret behind that. This is the basic secret behind it. That how can you be making profits when your trade are still in floating loss of 10% or 15% or more than that or below that percentage, and you are still making profits, little profit. This is the reason why. This is one of the viable features of RealIQ Robot that make it so special and wow. If we know how to use it well, if we know how to allocate it very well. So the same thing with number 6 margin call, supposition, which is margin call 7 supposition, margin call 7, 8 supposition, margin call 8, 9 supposition, margin call 9. Our margin call is 9 margin call. We input there. So 1.3% from margin call 5 upward. Before you will be able to set that one too. That's why you see supposition take profit call back. Into we also drop a little by 0.03 after eating 1.3 take profit of that number 5 margin call. That it should drop by 0.03 and sell on time. And sell it on what? On time. Before I come to this this side, okay, let me just go there. This traces Latimari MACD, not here. So select one shot. Yeah, I prefer one shot settings. MACD can definitely be used with one shot, circle. But when we get there, I will explain. But you select one shot here. Now once Robot purchase, enter market and sell the trade for you, you should not buy again. That's the meaning of one shot. As simple as that on that. And then I will now proceed on margin configuration, which is the next important part. Margin configuration. Can we all see? Margin configuration arrow. So once you get to margin configuration here, you can see my margin call cannot be more than 9 margin call. That is what I input there. If I input 19 margin call, I will see 19 here as well. You input 15 margin call on our previous page, based on your settings, so based on your capital settings. So let's take note, please. Whatever margin call you input there, whatever margin call you put here, let me use this thing to explain. Whatever margin call you input here is what you see on that next page. Is what you see here. So if I go back, you're going to see that you're going to see 19 under the margin call configuration. Margin configuration. Can you see? So that is let's continue. So now I'll go back and change it to 9. I data use $10 settings. So let's go with it. Same thing, it's not bad. Margin configuration. We have 9 now. How do you go about setting this according to default settings that we are using to trade MACD strategy now. Before I call, okay, let's try first margin call drop. Default settings. This one is not. I want to make so we are putting little percentage drop here that will make the market, when markets come now drop bigly, it will up all your capital within short period of time. Trading require a lot of self-discipline. If you are following me, type 1 in the chat. Let me go on stage. If you are together, type 1. Let me know who is following you. If you are together, type 1. We are 8 in number. Trading require a lot of self-discipline. I intentionally created this. I don't really like teaching more. I have the knowledge, but I'm very much good in building people, in team, stuff like that. But I discovered that no matter how video we send to people on trading, they are not getting it right. People are doing the complete opposite of what we are teaching them by not allowing them, delaying gratification. They don't have delayed gratification mindset that people are too hungry. People are too hungry that you want to make. You are using $100 trading capital. You are using $100 and you want to make $30 in one day. Abba. This is not gambling. It is not pay Peter to pay Paul. It is not Ponzi scheme. Yes, I'll go back and share my screen. Thank you. I just came back in. So it is not Ponzi scheme. We need to get that mindset. We are here for a very healthy business, not any other business you think you can do anyhow. You must follow the due process. You must trust the process and follow who know road that are giving you mentorship and principle on how to go about with this thing. Fine. The application is on your phone, is with you. Because you started and they teach you one or two things within some days or months, you now think you can go and be doing inputting or do the trade anyhow. No. Simply because the others are giving you some profit within short period of time, you think you can maneuver and you just enter trade. Just let me put this big amount of money and I make this amount of profit. I'll be amazing. It is greediness trading. That is not trading. You don't trade that like with that mentality. It is Ponzi scheme mindset of trading. That is not how to trade. It requires self-discipline. In fact, trading will show you, will let you to know the kind of person you are, how disciplined you are, how patient you are, how much you can endure. It's the trading that used to unveil people individual personality. And it will let us know who you are, how greedy you are, how impatient you are, how indisciplined you are. Trading will show it. Because if you don't, it will teach you and it will beat you a lot with the floating loss. Nobody will beat you. Nobody will accuse you for your mistake. But your costly, indisciplined action will allow the trade, the market beat you hard by staying long in the market and experiencing floating loss because you don't obey the laid down principle of trading. You don't trade with greedy mindset. You will follow the due process. If you are trading with $100 and you are getting 0.5% to $2 per day, it is a win-win. It is a win trade. It is a best trade. No bank will give you $1 on your $100 in a day in the whole world. No bank. I repeat, no bank of the world will give you $1 profit on your $100 trading capital. Never. Come on. This is the mindset we have to correct from our people. Me, I will tell you, if you like join, if you like don't join, I won't deceive you. You will get 0.5% of your capital to 1%. I mean to 5%. Sometimes I will say 3%. Even if I say 5%, I already told you 0.5. I didn't say 5% per se. I said 0.5 to 5%. So you should be expecting, that person will be expecting 0.5% to 5%. But Nigerians, we are too greedy. It is that 5% their mind will go straight away to. They won't remember the 0.5% we told them. That it is between this range of 0.5% and the range of 5% of the profits they will be making on whatever capital they are using to trade. So if somebody is trading with $0.5% of $100 is $0.5. Yes, $0.5, which is not bad to $5. So you should be setting $0.5 to $5 on your trading capital. So sometimes you can see 0.6, you can see 0.7, you are staying in line. So and sometimes you don't make profit. It's not a bad deal. Not trading is also trading. Because if you don't trade and you save yourself from floating loss for 2 days, and you didn't fall into floating loss, and the following third day you enter a good trade and you keep making your profit, is it not better than being in floating loss that you want to be trading every day, you want to be seeing profit? No. These are the things we need to correct from our people now. Trading is primary aims and objective of Royal Q business. The major foundation of this business is trading. And this part is what we are getting wrong so much. That is making the business so look like it is bad business to some people, or it's not because their expectation is too high, simply because we told them their money is in their custody and the robot can make a profit for them even from their house without having knowledge of trading. Somebody can start the business today and start making profit today from the market once you set him or her up, and if that person will believe that's how the profit will be coming on without knowing anything, wanting to know anything. No, now those kind of mindset is Ponzi scheme mindset. How many years does it take us to go to invest in school before we get BSc? That BSc you got after 20 years, they have been going to school from primary school, secondary school. Before you get BSc, you now get the BSc certificate. Have you get a job? Has any one of us here gotten a job? No. Which means that 20 years you need to go and study, it doesn't guarantee you making 1,000 naira out of that certificate. Me, I have not made 1,000 naira from my own certificate, and that's how it is to many of us. We give that time because they have added the value to us that we must endure, we must pay sacrifice, we must a lot of things before we could get those certificates. Could you now believe that after you got those certificates, after those stress and wahala of class, going to night class, God, Samson can testify and witness when we are coming from LAUTECH. Who could imagine that after paying a lot of price, a lot of challenges, before me, I could finish from LAUTECH. So I will not use it to get a better job. So give me, I never make 1,000 naira for my certificate after I've graduated. What are we talking here? We are facing, we go ASUU strike 6 months, 1 year. We did not quit. I not quit from that school. And I spent 7 years. Now, when you are coming to a business that is, you are realistic that you will make money when you put in the right time, the right knowledge, the right mentorship, and you have the right positive mindset, and you give yourself the time to learn and understand the business for some period of time, and you start using that learning, that knowledge for yourself within 3 to 6. Nobody will learn Royal Q for 2 months and you not be a professional consistently. 2 months. Tell somebody that come and learn and attend Zoom meeting for 2 months before you start making money. They will give you excuse, but you can spend 7 years in LAUTECH without making 1 naira. And after the school, you still carry certificate around begging for 50,000 job. We have to have our brain must be opened and start thinking right about financial world, about reality of life. We must stop fooling ourselves. So let's proceed. I hope the message I have passed has been picked by somebody and be able to use it correctly by changing his or her mindset when it comes to trading and making money. Give yourself time. Give yourself knowledge. Acquire as much knowledge as possible. We all learn this thing when we come to Real because we know we must learn it. Nobody will give us this kind of knowledge anywhere else that you can have and be making money for yourself for life. I mean, for life. Get it right. You'll be making money once you have this knowledge of trading for life. You will never lack money in your life again, ever. Certain. It is certain. It is assured. It is assured. Now me talk confirm it from any other leader. You can't have trading knowledge and you lack money again ever in your life. It is certain. So something that is certain, you not see anyway. You see people giving excuses in that regard. Useless excuses. Something that will give you everlasting wealth. That is certain that if you create time to understand this thing, to learn this thing, have the skills, you are free forever financially. That is to now create time to learn those skills for 2-3 months. My people in Nigeria will be giving excuses, but they will be getting time to go to 9 to 5 job. Excuses. But I used to conclude in my mind that maybe it is village people work that has finished work on some people's life, that wherever there is a way to escape poverty, to break the bandage in your generation and your family, the village people will always block some people's eye completely and be distracting them not to see the lights at the end of the tunnel of when they get the trading skills, when they get the knowledge, in-depth knowledge, the light that is at the end of it, the village people will not let some people to see it, and they will miss out. Talk of many of people in Osogbo here that will go started, how they are envying me today because I refuse to quit. I refuse to bow down to the challenges we face when we got started, when we have no knowledge, and I create time to acquire the knowledge of the business, and I stand on my own alone when nobody was there again. In this Osogbo, we have a big seminar. Nobody was there, and I resist that this business, nothing. Even my own brother left me. Maybe he's on call. One love. My own brother, my own senior brother, Nami next to him. We both there in Osogbo here. He left the business. I don't care. I don't care. The result is speak volume today. The result speak volume more. This is not where we are here. Don't mind me, I'm in spirit. But I believe somebody has learned one or two things from my submission so far. So before now we proceed on. Am I making sense? Wait, maybe I'm talking to myself. Wahala. Am I making any sense?
No,
Type 2.
We can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Please type 2. Thank you. Type yes. Yes, type yes. If we are together and you know I'm making sense, please type 2. Okay. Okay. We are together. All right. Please let's proceed. Message passed already. First margin call. I will put 1%. Second margin call, I will put 1.5. Third margin call, I also put 1.5. Fourth margin call, I will put 1.5. I want it to buy number 5 on time. So that the market comes down, it can be making some profits at from margin call 5 upward. And the earlier you go to purchase margin call 5, the better if you start making profits from short sales. So from margin call 6 upward, I'll be putting 2. My percentage will now be increasing. In fact, I'll put 3.5. I want us to do calculation of all this percentage drop I used here. How many percentage is this total? How many percentage? 1 plus 1.5, that's 2.5. 1.5 plus 2.5 will give us 4. Plus 1.5, number 4, will give us 5.5. Number 5, 1.5 again. 7. 7 plus 3, 10. 10 plus 3.5, 13.5. Number 8, 16.5. Then plus 5. That's 21.5. 21.5. I'm not satisfied. I will make sure
I think that number 8 should be number 8. I think it should be 4 instead of 3.
I can put 4. I can put 3.
Okay.
Yes. I understand the point. I understand the point you make. That since number 7 is 3.5, then 8 should be 4, right? Yes. You can follow that certain. Yes, you can follow that certain method. You can also add lower percentage from your previous percentage you use, any which way. It all depends on the level of knowledge. When I put 3 here, the last one I put 5.
Yes.
I put 5 instead of only I put there maybe 4.5. So I put 5. So I'm taking care of that one too. So one can maneuver the settings. So, and I say I'm not really satisfied with that 22 margin call. I have to make it like 25. Yes. It should be 25 now. This is minimum of 25 margin call, if I'm not mistaken. 3, 4, 6, 8, 10.5. No, 11.5. 12 plus 3, 15. 15 plus 5, 20, 24. This is 24%. Now I make it 25%. This my margin call drop is the total percentage drop before the robot could buy number 9. The last margin call is 25%. And this multiple buying ratio, just put 1 there. Since it's $13 for each margin call, put 1. Like this. 1. And once 25% margin call drop percentage, 1 times $13 each of them, and we save, confirm. I'll confirm it. So once I confirm it, don't open this double position, please. Open double position, leave it like this. Don't on it. If you on it, it's going to be buying first buy amount times 2. That's the meaning. If you on this page like this, if you go open the position double, it will be buying $10 times 2, and your margin call as well times 2. Whatever is in your margin call times even if it is 1 time there, and you hold this double position, you're buying $20 instead of $10. So off it. So then we are done with the settings. I will now save it. Once I save it, can you see it there? It has added to my setting I have before. If you don't have settings before, it will just show you up. So, where is it? This is it. This is the setting we did now. Right? Followed by around 10, margin call 9, operation take profit 2%. At the same time, you can, if you want to edit these settings, you can also edit it here. Here. That pencil sign. And you can delete it here. Okay, you can edit it here. So if you want to edit now, just click on the edit. Can you see? That's taking me back to the page again. So I have to save. See, so if I want to edit anything later, I can edit. So I'm not editing anything. So this, you can do the same thing with $100, I mean $200 settings, $50 settings. Just follow the calculation I did when I got started with the settings. Know the calculation of amount you want to use. Remove the followed by amount out of it, and divide the remaining available balance with your followed by amount to give you the number of margin call you want to use. You're going to use. Very simple. So you can do it for $200, $500. So I want to can I quickly do $200 as well? Or $50? Yes. Let me do $50. Conservative. Confirm. $50. As many of our people like using this figure, but I'll use $5 here. $5. Somebody to multiply 50 by 5, please. On time. On time. On time. Sharp. Sharp. I hope you are doing that. 50 divided by 5. Somebody to multiply it. Or let me say 45. I don't remove 5. So that I will not be confusing these people again. Let me say $5 first buy is out of the $50 capital for this setting. So remain $45. So 45 divided by 5. Yes.
9. 9.
9. Okay. That one also give us 9. So one shot. So I'll put 9 here. 45 divided by 5. 9. Then I'll come here and so I can show you the same setting. I'll show you the same settings.
1.5.
2.
2. 3.
5, 5. Then 1. Here. 1. 1. And 1. I will not want this zone to be so long.
3.
So that people can watch it, and so I hope you can see now. Simple as that. 1. The reason why I'm trying to do this, can in default setting, if it is default setting, the percentage will still be higher than this. The percentage will still be higher than this. But because we have MACD, and MACD will not trade until it makes the condition of the signal of the line of the MACD indicator before you can pick up the trade for us. So it probably might not come down to like buying numbers 8, number 9. But if you have closer percentage from margin call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the robot can easily buy those margin calls and added to the numbers of, amount of money totally purchased, invested on that trade, compared to if you only buy 1 or 2. Assuming you only buy $5 or $10, it's only going to sell it on $10. But if you can buy like up to margin call 4, 5 easy on time, and from that margin, from that number 6 upward, then higher percentage if there's a big drop in the market. see the robot will still cater for the, is able to buy more. So this is good for both when the market is rising and when the market drops. During the uptrend and downtrend, this setting will work for it very better and be giving reasonable profit at the same time. Excuse me. So I'll confirm it as usual and I'll save. This distributed take profit 1% is okay. This one is also always there, 1%. It's okay. Closer because this is upward is okay. To bring profit on from margin call 5 upward. So now save. This is it. You can see now I have $50 settings. Okay. And I also have $100 settings saved. I don't know if you are getting my point. Are we together now? So if I want to trade on $50, I will only select this first one. If I want to trade on $100 setting with my capital, I want to use $100 for my capital to trade. Assuming you are trading with $300. And mind you, always use like 30 to 50% of your capital to enter trade. If you are trading with $200, use $100 to trade one coin. Don't trade more than one coin. These are the impressions we are also correcting now. You can't put all your capital in the market in the aim of you want to make big profits and you now go and fall into floating loss. When market drops, you don't have backup. So you must always have backup capital. So use 30 to 50% of your trading capital. If you're trading with $100, use $50 settings to trade just one coin. Have $50 available on your balance. Have $50 available on your balance. Not only to cater for dip when market drops, you might also need urgent funds for urgent needs. You might also need urgent funds, whereby market might be in floating loss that period, and all your money is already in market. How will you go about that? But if it is $50 you only allocated for the robot out of your $100 capital, it can never buy beyond $50. This $50 setting you see here, the robot can never exceed it. It will never touch if you have $1,000 available after this $50 have been purchased to $9. It will not touch the remaining capital. So let's be disciplined in that. So I hope you got that aspect. So if you want to do $200 settings, that's how you go about it as well. Nothing special. Just do your calculation. Remove your first buy amount, divide the remaining with the first buy amount that is give you the margin call settings you want to use on that particular trade. So that is that about that. And so I hope you understand at this point. So and the setting is being saved, as you can see. Two of them has been saved permanently on my Royal Key. I can come and choose any of them anytime. You must have it saved. Your own must be saved as well like this. So you'll not be running a calculator to do settings when they drop signal in the group. You just know that okay, signal they drop. Oh, let me use $50 for my capital. And you choose your $50 settings. Okay, this signal they drop. Oh, let me use $100 out of my setting. You select $100 settings, which is this first one we did. So, and that is that about this. So if we now want to go and pick a trade, okay, like the drop signal, how can we use MACD? But let me ask, do you understand that settings? I did not. I hope you understand that settings.
Yes, but there are some questions. Somebody wants to ask question in the group. Yes, we understand. Yeah. But somebody, can you please give a space for some question and answer?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, sir, you engineer, you can go on and ask your question now. You can unmute your mic and ask question now.
Thank you very much, sir. So, our
You're welcome,
mentor,
sir.
good morning.
Good morning, sir. You're welcome.
So, I'm really enjoying this training because it's practical
Okay.
and we can see it live. In short, I just signed up yesterday, and all these settings were were given to me,
Oh,
which I've been very curious. I've been very curious and um, interested in knowing them. So right now, I've known so many, which I'm going to
mm,
try my hands on. But
that's
the
good.
question now is, at the point where they were putting it through, when we got to the candlestick, where we are supposed to use MACD, it was on WhatsApp share screen. So the person would tell me,
Okay.
move forward, move backward, move forward, move backward. Then I was wondering, what is the person looking for me to pick using MACD? I don't really understand that scenario. What are we looking at so that we don't make mistakes? Because like this morning now, I tried my hands on a trade, which I don't know whether I'm correct or not. But after the robot has
Mm,
traded and dropped the profit, that's when I'm going to know. And I'm getting to know
yeah.
now because I had $1.5 and then they picked 6 coins for me at $50 each.
Mm.
Automatically, that 6 coins, the
How
robot is
many
not going to
capital?
use $175.
$175.
So,
You should not exceed 2 coins maximum.
so like yesterday,
Use
the
the
robot
50,
picked
50, 50 settings.
3 coins for me, and that was what we used in making profit of $2.3 yesterday. So now I get to
Mm.
understand that if you are trading, for example, with $100, it's it's advisable you will use just 1 coin. Maybe you are trading
Yes.
$50,
Maximum of
you
one
use
coin.
just one.
$100.
So if you are trading maybe 200, you can reserve $100 in your capital, then you trade with $100. So that means if
Yes.
you are doing 50, you can trade with 2 coins. And if you are
Mm-hmm.
using $100 setting, you can trade with just 1 coin.
Yes.
So now I understand that aspect very well. So that's why training is very, very important. And consistent Zoom
Exactly.
meetings like this
Exactly. Exactly.
make us be able to bring more people into in the trouble one sector.
Okay. Thank you.
So now, my question now is on the candlestick where we have the MACD set, what are we looking at?
Mm.
How do we
I'll
enter
go
into
there
the
now.
market?
To be able to enter the market,
So
yeah, I'll go there and explain it. It's what I'm about to do before the prince asks. Should give room for questions. So let me go there right away. Okay.
Yeah. Now, while you are going there, I want to put some light about the picking like 6 coin at the time for is amount of money you made mention of.
Mm,
Is
mm,
engineer is actually my newly member in the business.
mm.
He just
Okay.
got started day before yesterday. Now,
Okay.
the reason for like 6 or 5 setup, as in, I mean, we pick up about 6 coin for his the when you set up MACD, you are with $50. We believe at least between now and between the night and the morning,
Okay, you can
4 of
pick up
them must have
2 or 3.
fall.
Okay,
You
yes,
understand?
yes.
It will not enter market straight away
For
when
the
you set
OT.
it up. Yeah,
Yes,
it
yes,
will
yes.
wait for the trigger time
Yes, yes.
before it enters the market. So what
Yes.
if one enter market and there's no other setup coin on the ground for it to pick again? So that means you have been limited to a single trade within the night. So if we
Mm.
have like 6 on the ground, you will be able to trade as many as possible before they break.
Mm. What
I think
what you are saying? I understand what you are saying. Yes, that
yeah.
MACD is not going to enter trade immediately. It's just the positioning.
Immediately.
Like you set
Exactly.
a trap. You set a
Yes,
trap
exactly.
for like 6 trap. Now,
Yeah,
okay, if
exactly.
anyone pick out of the trap, 2 pick up, 3 pick up, you are still on the safer side. And
That
one
is
might
it.
have sold off before the other one pick up.
You get it. That's exactly
Mm.
what we have done, and that was the reason why he was able to pick like 2 points,
understand.
something dollars that he just made mention
Yes.
of. With
Yes.
between now night and daybreak, he was already getting up to
Yes.
2 point something dollars on $175
That's it.
trading capital.
You see, MACD, one thing about MACD
MACD.
make it superb.
It's MACD.
What makes it superb is this. If you use the right settings that cater for enough margin calls, wider enough, okay, and you choose MACD to trade on, MACD will not enter trade immediately. Even if MACD enter trade and it sell off, it will not start that trade again immediately. It will wait for the condition to be met. Especially if it's on one shot, it will not enter that trade again. I will advise one shot. Those using SACO, I don't encourage SACO. So that when you have 6 coin position set as a trap and 2 of them pick up, before the remaining 4 can pick up or another 2 can pick up, that 2 might have sold off on one shot and they will not enter trade again. And the remaining 4 might pick up. And you wake up the following day and see that, okay, 2 trades have sold off out of this setting and trap. I can add another setup trap, like 2 or 3 again. So that what I'm trying to say that whatever is going to be running trade, current running trade, should be based on according to the capital. I don't know if you
Engineer,
get what I'm
please,
saying.
you understand now?
Now, please, where I want to ask the question now, let's say, for example, now, are you with me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Hello? That
I'm with you.
175 in my exchange wallet. And
Come again.
let's say, for example,
Your question, your voice breaked.
can you hear me? I said, let's say, for
Yes.
example, I have that 175 exchange wallet.
Okay.
And according
Okay.
to you said you only trade with $100 out of 175. Are you with me?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
And I set it at $50 trade, $50 trade, and I'm having about 6 coins. 6 coins.
Mm.
Now,
Is those 6 coins
take you.
running? Are they running? Are they running or they are
Hello?
just set up trap? MACD will not start all
They
the
are
6
set.
coins immediately. If they just set it up as
Yes,
a trap. My question now is, those 6 coins you said they set up, as the robot start trading all the 6 at the same time?
no.
No,
Like when I get my information now, he
So
told me that
no.
my own point is not that you should not trade more than 2 coins like that, maximum. Even if you set 6 trap on ground.
okay.
If you set 6 trap on ground, once two has pick up with according to your own capital, once 2 or 3 has started trading, has trigger the MACD condition and started trading, 2 or 3, we can off the remaining 3. In case
Okay, you can off.
those people sell up on time, that will now bring a situation
Let me
whereby
get you very
the
well.
other
You said
thing will
you
now
can
pick
off.
up and you now have 6 running trade at a time. It's not advisable. It's not healthy trading environment.
So what do you advise to
Because
do? Immediately you check your.
if you have big drop in the market and all your 6 trade are in trade, you have 6 coin trading with $175. So I don't know your setting. Even if it is $50 or if the setting is $100, let me use $50 save, which I know is not going to be $50 trade settings with your margin cost. It will be more than $50. So if it is $50 and you have 6 trade running and market drops bigly that moment, the robot will not be, your capital is not enough to cater for that $50 for each trade, because $50 times 6 will give us $300.
Yes, because that's what I saw in the notification. Like three of the other coins, he told me I have sufficient balance to run the trade.
Please, we want going forward, we want a little steady, repeated, recurrent profit without unnecessary floating loss. And doing this takes discipline. It takes discipline. Reason for this is as simple as the market is in a condition that is not healthy for you to expose all your capital at this moment. Now, the situation of the market is not allowing us to be doing that. When we enter bull market, it is a different strategy and settings entirely. When we enter bull market, nobody will tell you what to do that moment. But at this point of the market, the strategy we must abide with is complete pure capital management. If you know people are trading some future and forex, how they are crying this period of market now, and we are trading with robot on spot, we are still making some profit. So we must not be too expecting larger profit this moment. It might come some days when market comes. But the complete moment of the market phases now, we are not in bull market. So market can drop as much as possible. We are experiencing much drop in market than much rises because of the moment. But when we enter bull season, those are the knowledge. When we enter bull season, we'll be experiencing more uptrend, more rising than more dropping of the market. That is the difference from the two trend of market. What we are now is we have down trend. We are in down trend. Market come down more than it's going up. But in bull run, market go up more than it's coming down. In bull run, market can go up 50% in a day and just come down by 10% the following day. It will go up again, 30%, 10%. It will not come down more. But in bear season that we are now, market can come down 20% in one day, 30% in one day, and the following day that you want to pick up again, just 5%. These are the knowledge of the market situation and condition that come first before all these settings and capital management I'm talking about come up, that many of us might not know or are aware before. It is a large professional trading knowledge and experience I'm sharing now, not just basic trading knowledge. I hope you understand my point. The Prince, I hope you understand the point I'm making here. So we must manage the situation correctly.
Yes.
So that's it. So let's go to this is, I want to select a coin now. Let's say I want to, there's a signal to trade SWI. There is not to trade SWI. I drop the signal to trade SWI in the group. Now you want to look for the SWI name of the coin. Just click on slide button here. Let me do this in one. Some of us that are just starting, but don't know. Some of them will not be showing up on your react if you search for them here. If some showing up, what you are going to do is this. Just click on this manage plus sign, this plus sign. So when you click on that plus sign, to take you here. When you get here, simply click on spot. After clicking on spot, click on hold below. This is all. Can you see? Click on all below there. And when you click on all the coin be added. You can see the new added coin. My own say I've added this one. That's why it's showing blue here. You know, it means I've not added this coin before. The remaining one has been highlighted already. So you have all the coin that is already for, and you highlighted the so click on add. All below, click on add here. Every coin that's not on my list will be added. Has been added. So I'll go back to home. I'll go back to home and search for the coin. I'm asked to trade. No, not this one. I will search for the coin. I'm asked to trade. This is the search button here. Okay. Click on the search button. Click on it. And click on all. Click on all. When you click on all, click on search. That search box. I hope you can see it. This is search box. Click on that box and type the name of the coin. Like the one I dubbed yesterday for yesterday. Okay, no, let me just look for the coin. New one. SUI. SUI. The signal will come with SUI. Name of the coin /USDT. We are using USDT to trade that particular coin. So the name of the one I want to search now is SUI/USDT. SUI. As you can see, it has pumped it up for me on time here. And this is it. This is SUI. So just click on it. Tap on the SUI/USDT. Tap on I understand. And here we come to the game, the real game of the day. Okay. So now, when you get here, like part of the question engineer asked, okay, I'll change it to 15 minutes. This is 15 minutes. These are time frame of performance of this particular coin. Time frame, how they are performing in 15 minutes. Let me use red or green. How they are performing in 15 minutes, how they are performing in 1 hour, how the coin is performing in 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, and more. You can see 1 month there. 1 month is also there, 5 minutes and thereabout. But what we are using now is we are using 15 minutes for MACD. Take note, for our MACD strategy, we are using 15 minutes time frame to check our MACD indicator to be able to trade that particular coin. So now, what is MACD? You can see it's already on MACD. This is where you come and locate MACD indicator. This side. This is MACD. It has highlighted it for me. I've highlighted it. I mean, highlighted it too. And I've off all the remaining indicator. That's why it's not bold like this MACD. I have off all of them. You understand my point now? So, how do I mean? When you get your own page like this on the particular coin, it might be showing volume as well being added. You can see it as highlighted. It might be showing MA. You can see different sign of the coin. I mean of the graph, trade graph showing as I'm clicking each of those indicators. If I click on KDJ, something will also change. Can you see? So, but you must off all of them. Off, MA off, and only click on MACD. It must only be on highlighted on bold for MACD alone. Please take note. That's why you can locate MACD indicator performance to be able to pick a coin to trade. Okay. So now, with MACD indicator, this particular trade, as you are saying like this, is good to go. How do I mean? There's a 2 line here. there's a two line here. You can see the first line, you can see the second line moving on the same spot. So how do you locate MACD spot, MACD line? Wherever there is a meet, that wherever those lines cross each other, wherever you see a coin, any coin, after putting all these settings, I've been able to explain since. So after putting the trade on 15% time frame, selecting your MACD indicator below here, you now come to check the graph and the line. It's only be showing you these two lines, this particular two line here, as they are coming up from behind. So it will be showing you. So wherever there's meet up, there's crossover, or they are about to cross each other. That is MACD point indicator is being derived. And that is where you can pick that particular trade. That's where you can pick that particular trade. If you are professional and perfect in it, even you can drop the signal in the group. Not only me, you'll be dropping the signal. We want to have a very intelligent and responsible, great people within our community going forward, that we must be taking up to responsibility and adding value to people, to ourselves and to people in the community, in our community. You understand? So everybody can do this. Anybody can do this and know this. So when you note there's a point here, let me go back and show us where those pivotal line has crossed each other before, and see what I'm talking about. As you can see, it crossed here. It crosses here. This point. Okay. Once it crosses here, what happened in the market at that moment? Let me go back a bit. Let me look for another crossover. I'm coming back here. After crossing that one, the market dropped here a little. Let me see. Before it rose up to give like 2 or 3%. The line crosses here, and we said less than 0. We'll put it on MACD that's less than 0. So after the crossing, there will be a little drop. Our MACD will not pick the trade immediately. There will be a little drop. After it make that drop, that little drop might be somewhere around here. Before the MACD will trigger your trade for you. It might be somewhere around this spot. It will not start the trade immediately from this touching line. It will come down a little. That's why we use less than 0. When I get to that setting, I'll show you there. We use less than MACD line when it's less than 0. So when it meets all those conditions, it will definitely pick up the trade. And once you pick up the trade, you see what will happen. Just 5%. After it pick this trade finish, or after this line, it come a little. I want to check the percentage it come after this line. Before I proceed, 0.8. That's 1.5. 2%. It came down like 3%. Mind you, we will not enter from here before. It's not possible. I will have this one too. It came down like 3 to 5% from this spot as well. If I had this 1% to it, like 3 to 5%, it came down. But from the crossing line, the rubber will not even start before the trade for us. No, it will come and start the trade for us from where around here. So when it start the trade, after it crosses the line, and with our condition of less than 0%, what happened afterward? This green candle, the market come up by 1.4% here, following by the following candle. This following candle is over 1% too, because it ended below the tick line. You can see